Molly. Welcome to class 3 of our Yoga for Gratitude series. This class will be about 45 minutes. We're going to do our heart opening vinyasa, followed by a breath pranayama practice and a short meditation at the end. So again, you shouldn't need any props unless you know you like to practice with them. Grab your mat and we'll get started. Today we're going to begin in child's pose. So sit your hips back towards your heels and we'll bring our knees really wide, big toes to touch. Arms stretch out in front of us, and then just lower your forehead to the mat. Think about softening your heart down to the mat as well. And close your eyes and take 3 or 4 breaths just to center you in to your body, feeling into it maybe for the first time in a while. And centering into our practice together. Two more cycles. Inhale. Feel the belly into your thighs. Feel the back of the heart spread. Exhale, release. One more breath in. Exhale, release. Option to keep your eyes closed or you can open them. We're going to walk our arms over to the right side. So big left side body stretch. Root your left sit bone down towards your left heel. And place your right hand on top of your left, kind of anchoring it there. Fill up your left lung. Feel the stretch along your shoulders. Exhale, soften and release. 2 more breaths. Walk your hands over to the left this time. Right heel and right sit bone are glued together. Left hand is on top of your right. And see how expansive you can get through your right rib space for 3 breaths. Exhale, release. Come back to center, fingertips stretch long. And then exhale, crawl them even further forward. Find puppy pose, Anahatasana. Keep your hips stacked high over your knees. Then I want us to create a little bit of a sway motion. So kind of pretend that your body is a hammock, floating in a nice breeze. So we're rolling onto opposite sides of our forehead, letting that shoulder sink to the mat. And then we'll roll over to the right side of the forehead as our right shoulder sinks to the mat. But also don't make it too calculated, just sway. Couple more cycles here. Find some intuitive movement. Good. And find stillness. Keep your toes untucked or tuck them underneath you. We're going to walk our hands over to the right in our puppy pose, side stretch. Think about drawing that right hip forward and left hip back so that your hips aren't poking out to the left side. Two more breaths. Good, and then walk them over to the left, weigh the right hand down, square the hips, drop the heart to the mat. Two more cycles. Good. Walk your hands back to center, tent onto your fingertips. And then on your inhale, ripple your spine forward. Move through cat rounding. And then unfurl. Let your thighs rest to the mat. Find a high cobra. Untuck your toes. Untuck your chin. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Lower chest to mat. Inhale, rise up. Through your oscillating cobra, exhale, drop left shoulder, look over right shoulder. Inhale, lift up. Leading from the back of the heart, and then exhale, drop right shoulder, look over left. Inhale, press through center, exhale, dip the left shoulder. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, drop right shoulder. Good, inhale one more time through center. And then bend your knees, bend your hips. Sit back towards a child's pose. Bring your elbows into center. Your knees walk forward slightly. On an inhale, open your body to the left, kickstand the right foot out to the side, finding this modified elbow forearm side plank. So inhale, stretch across the whole left side of the body. Exhale, curl left elbow and left knee to meet, crunching the left side of the body. Inhale, extend again. Exhale, left foot comes to the top of the mat, right toes swivel underneath you. Press through the right palm. Inhale, step the right foot forward through, so to the top of the mat. Press through the right hand, angle those fingertips out to the side. Inhale, hips to the sky, left arm overhead. Wild thing variation. Exhale, lower back down. Square the fingertips. And then fish that right leg back underneath your body. Find your forearm, child's pose again. Other side, inhale, kickstand the left foot out to the side, modified side plank. Arching, create that rainbow shape through the right side body. And then exhale, crunch right elbow and right knee into center. Inhale, open it up again. Exhale, right foot steps to the top of the mat, left toes underneath you. Angle the left fingertips out to the side. Step the left foot through to the top of the mat. Exhale, lower. Press into your 3 points of contact. Inhale, right arm overhead, mini wild thing. See if you can really stretch your heart and your hips open to the sky. Exhale, lower down. Bring that right foot back underneath you, or your left foot, excuse me, and then find your forearm, child's pose. Good, 10 onto your fingertips again. Inhale, ripple and roll forward through your high cobra. Exhale, lower the thighs to the mat, untuck the toes. Inhale, press a little higher. Unglue your chin from your chest if that feels okay. And then exhale, lower to the mat. Oscillating cobra, inhale. Lift from the back of your heart. Exhale, left shoulder dips. Look over the right shoulder. Really stretch across. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, right shoulder dips. Inhale, oscillating cobra. Exhale, release. This time, inhale to your locust. So stay really active through the back body. Spin your inner thighs to the sky. Stretch your fingertips back. Stretch your heart forward. Stay for 2 more breaths. Engage those muscles along your spine. Engage your glutes for 2. Grow a little longer and a little taller for 1. Release. Prop up onto your left elbow. Bend your right knee. And then reach back with your right hand. Find a quad stretch. So think about pulling that right heel in towards your glute. Squaring your hips. This is also opening the front of your right shoulder. Stay for 2. And 1. Good. Roll onto your bottom so that your right knee is now pointing to the sky. Left leg is straight. Inhale, left hand high, right hand behind you. Exhale, spinal twist. Left elbow hooks onto right knee. Peer out over towards your right fingertips. Take a breath in, grow long and tall through your spine. Take a breath out, unravel, plant your left hand down, setting up for Wild Thing. Inhale gets you there. Right arm overhead, sole of the right foot pressing really hard. Good. Exhale, bring that right knee in towards your side body and then plant it at the top of your mat. Inhale, easy twist, stretch across your collarbones, right hand reaching towards the sky. And then exhale, find your revolved high lunge. So rising your body up, right hand down the left leg, left arm overhead. Take a breath in. And take a breath out. Lower down to your easy twist. Inhale here. Exhale, lower left knee down. Circle the right hand back behind you. And then open it up to the front. So we're in a low lunge position. Inhale here. Exhale, left hand meets the left heel. Right hand reaches up to sky. Take a breath in. Grow expansive across your chest. Good. Excuse me, take a breath out. Lower your hands, lower your right knee, and lower your hips to the mat. Inhale, locust pose. Extend long, engage back body. Exhale, release. Right forearm to the center of the mat. Curl the left heel in towards the glute. And then grab hold with the left hand. See if you can glue them together. Really stretching through the front of the left quad and the front of the left shoulder. 2 more breaths. Good. On your exhale, roll over the right hip onto your bottom. Keep the right leg straight, the left leg bent. Inhale, reach right arm high, left arm behind you. Exhale, spinal twist, hooking right elbow on outside of left knee. Take a breath in, grow long and tall through the crown of your head. Take a breath out, unravel, plant right hand towards the top of the mat. Press into your points of contact, inhale into Wild Thing. Exhale, bend slightly into the right knee, pull left knee into chest, plant it at the top of the mat. Inhale, grows you long across your collarbones for easy twist. And then exhale, rise up into your revolved lunge. Left hand down the right leg, right hand up to the sky. Inhale, expose your chest. Exhale, lower right hand on the inside of left foot. Easy twist, take a breath in. Take a breath out, lower right knee to the mat. Let that left arm sweep down and in front of you. Low lunge position. Inhale here. Exhale, right hand to right heel, left hand to sky. Take a breath in. And take a breath out. Hands frame the left foot. Step back to downward facing dog. Feel into the left and right halves of your body. Start to slow your breath again. See if you can create that hammock shape that we did in puppy. So giving you permission to be a little lazy and flowy in your down dog. As if you had a person laying in that hammock and that person is your heart, really melting down towards the mat. Opening up through the shoulders. Good, and then find stillness, find a more traditional down dog shape as opposed to our vacation down dog. Good, and then we'll move through a couple rounds of awakening Surya bees. I'll talk through the first one a little more slowly. Inhale, 3-legged dog, reach the right heel high. Exhale, bend slightly into the left knee. Let that propel you forward to plant your right foot by your right thumb. Hover your left knee, bend it right off the mat. Inhale to your double bent leg lunge. And then exhale, press the left heel back, straighten the left leg, but keep your hips really low. Inhale, hands to heart, send your body over your right leg, crouching warrior 3, right leg is bent. And then exhale, press the ground away, straighten. Square the left hip down. Inhale, plant the ball of your left foot. Come back to where you started, arms overhead. Exhale, thumbs to the nape of the neck, elbows pointing up to the sky, left hip melting down. Inhale, open up the arms, open up the chest. Exhale, plant right hand, or both hands over right foot. Three-legged dog, right heel high. And then exhale, lower down, moving through your vinyasa. Inhale to upward facing dog. And exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Other side, three-legged dog, right, left heel high. Exhale, bend slightly into the right knee, let that propel you forward. Right knee hovers off the mat. Inhale, rise, double bent leg lunge, arms high. Exhale, press the right heel back, straighten into the right knee. Keep the hips low. Inhale, hands to heart, lean out, crouched, warrior three. Exhale, push the ground away, straighten. Inhale, land the ball of the right foot. Come into your high lunge, and exhale, thumbs to base of skull. Elbows pointing high. Inhale, open up. Good. Exhale, hands frame the foot. Three-legged dog, left heel high. Inhale, scoop your body forward, moving through your heart opener, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips glide high. Inhale, three-legged dog, right heel lifts. Exhale, right knee to chest. Land it by your right thumb. Inhale, left knee hovers, double bent leg lunge. Exhale, straighten, push the left heel back. Exhale, thumbs to heart. Lean out, bent leg, warrior three. Exhale, straighten both legs. Inhale, land the ball of the left foot, arms overhead. Exhale, thumbs to nape of neck. Gaze up. Let the left hip drop to the mat. Energetically inhale, open up the arms. Exhale, hands frame right foot. Three-legged dog, lift it high. Inhale, scoop the body through, upward facing dog. Rolling over the toes, downward facing dog. Definitely building some heat. Inhale, left heel high. Exhale, left foot to left thumb. Inhale, double bent leg lunge. Exhale, straighten right leg. Keep the hips low. Inhale, hands to heart, lean out, crouched, warrior three. Square the right hip down. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, land the ball of the right foot, arms overhead. Exhale, thumbs to base of skull. Inhale, open out across your chest. Exhale, hands frame, left foot. Swing it high, three-legged dog. Inhale, scoop your body forward, open up into upward facing dog. Pull your heart through your shoulders. And then exhale, downward facing dog. One more time on each side. Inhale, three-legged dog, right heel high. Exhale, right foot to right thumb. Inhale, bent leg, double bent leg lunge. Exhale, straighten left leg. Inhale, bent leg, warrior three. Balancing on the right foot. Exhale, push the ground away, straighten. Inhale, land left foot behind you, arms up high to the sky. And then exhale, bend your elbows, hands behind you. Inhale, open, extend your elbows, reach your heart. Exhale, hands frame the right foot, three-legged dog. Inhale, upward facing dog. Moving with the breath, make it a meditation. Exhale, down dog. Last cycle, inhale, left heel high. Exhale, left foot, left thumb. Inhale, double bent leg lunge. Exhale, press back through the right heel. Hands to heart. Inhale, crouch, warrior three. Exhale, straighten and push. Long through your limbs. Inhale, right foot lands. Back to where you came from. Exhale, thumbs to nape of neck. Gaze up. And then inhale, biggest opener of the heart yet. Open up your arms. Exhale, hands frame left foot. Three-legged dog. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Catch your breath here. Feel that pulsating. Don't run away from it, just feel it. And breathe here. Exhale out of your mouth. Lower your knees to the mat. Untuck your toes and sit your hips to your heels. Place your hands on your heart and feel the beat into the palms. Again, just finding gratitude for that constant reminder that you're here. One more inhale to fill up the heart space. Cleansing exhale out of your mouth. Open your eyes if they were closed. Stretch your hands forward, tuck your toes. Move back to downward facing dog. We're going to find our final sequence before we move into our peak poses. Again, feel into the left and the right sides of your body, how they're equal and even now. On your inhale, three-legged dog, right leg high. Curl the knee, but don't open your hip. And then extend your chin as if the back of your head and your toes could meet. Exhale, plant your right foot by your right thumb. Lower your left knee down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Arms high, sink your left hip down. Exhale, half splits. Option to use the arms or leave them hovering off the mat. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Lift the left knee. Arms reach high. And then exhale, modified pyramid. Arms sweep behind you, stretching long over your right leg. Pivot on your feet. Inhale, find modified side angle at the back of the mat. Left elbow resting on left knee, right arm stretching overhead. Left toes are straight, right are at an angle. And then exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, modified side angle. Good. Exhale, plant right hand, lower right knee. Inhale, stretch left fingertips long. And then exhale, back strokes through that left arm, curl right heel into glute, twisted lizard lunge. Take a breath in. Open your heart, expand across your collarbones. Take a breath out, lower the right leg down, frame the left foot. Inhale, stretch heart forward. Exhale, tiger curl, left knee to chest. Inhale, setting up for fallen triangle swivel, the right heel down, stretch, left leg long. Exhale, bend into right knee, hover the hips off the mat. Inhale, get to their fallen triangle, right arm overhead, big side body stretch. Exhale, right hand plants, left knee to nose. Inhale, bend your left knee, open your hip, flip your dog over. Exhale, hover the hips off the mat. Inhale, wild thing. Exhale, plant the left foot at the top of the mat. Inhale, stork pose, stand strong through the left leg, right knee high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Keep the right knee bent. Inhale, extend that right heel behind you, cactus the arms. Reach the heart forward, reach the foot back. Exhale, curl everything in. Elbows and right knee meet. Find your balance. Inhale, cactus, expand. Dancer prep, exhale, curl in. Once more, inhale, expand, cactus. Heart tilts up towards the sky. And then exhale, engage your core. Good, inhale. Punch that right heel into the wall behind you once more. This time, capture the inside of that foot with your right hand. Moving toward Nadarajasana, dancer pose. Inhale, stretch the left fingertips high. And then exhale, start to hinge forward at the hips. Reaching left fingertips forward. Kicking right foot into right hand. Engaging across the back body to lift that leg higher. Good, take one more breath here, stretch long. Take one more breath, kick a little harder. Inhale, slowly lift up, stork pose, right knee to chest, hands to heart. Exhale, supported warrior three, left leg, right leg extends behind you, fingertips to the mat. Inhale, bend right knee, curl through your chest. Pretend you could touch your heel to the back of your skull. And then exhale, bend your right knee, touch your forehead. Inhale, bend right knee, punch it up towards the ceiling as you lift your chest forwards. Exhale, curl it in. Good, inhale, extend the right leg long, plant the ball of the foot, runner's lunge. Exhale, weight through your hands, step the left leg back, downward facing dog. Take one spinal roll forward into plank pose, and then exhale, bend the knees, send the hips high, downward facing dog, other side. Inhale, three-legged dog. Bend the left knee, but don't open the hip. Reach those toes back towards the skull. And then exhale, left foot plants between the hands, right leg lowers. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, half splits. Don't use the arms unless you need them. Inhale, crescent lunge, right knee lifts. Exhale, modified pyramid, fold over the left leg. Circling to the front of the mat, swivel onto the right heel, toes face forward. Inhale to modified side angle, right elbow onto the right thigh. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, side angle. Exhale, left hand down to the mat, left knee down to the mat. Inhale, stretch your right fingertips forwards. Exhale, back stroke through the right arm. Curl left knee in towards body. Twisted lizard lunge. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Slowly release. Inhale, stretch across the front of your chest in your low lunge. And then exhale, press your palms, tiger curl, right knee into chest. Swivel left heel down, extend right leg underneath the body. Exhale, bend into the left knee, hover the hips off the mat. Inhale gets you to fall in triangle. Big breath. And then exhale, tiger curl, left hand plants. Inhale, bend your knee, open your hip, flip your dog. Exhale, hover the hips off the mat. Inhale, press your hips to the sky, wild thing. Exhale, right foot plants at the top of the mat. Good. Stand through that right leg, inhale, stork pose. Left knee to chest. Exhale, prepare. And then inhale, we're going to cactus our arms, punch, stamp your left heel into the wall behind you. Exhale, bring elbows and left knee in towards center, round across the upper back. Inhale, dancer prep. Exhale, engage your core, pull it in. Inhale, one more time, expansive. Exhale, curl. This time, as you extend your left hip back, hold on to the inner seam of that foot. Prepare for dancer pose, grounding into the right foot. Inhale, reach your right hand high. And then exhale, start to engage the back body. Kick the left foot into the left hand as you hinge forward at your hips. Take a few breaths here. Open across the front of the left shoulder. Balance into that right foot. Take one more breath in. One more breath out, stork pose. Inhale. Exhale, supported warrior three. Hinge forward, fingertips support you on the mat. Left heel stamps back. This time inhale, bend your left knee. Act as if you could bring your heel to the back of your skull. Exhale, left knee to nose. Inhale, open up again. Exhale, curl. Good. Inhale, extend left leg long, runner's lunge. And then exhale, plant through your hands, downward facing dog. Take a spinal roll forward, inhale. Exhale, lower your knees. Sit your hips to your heels. Settle your breath. Soften your shoulders down your back. Create length along the back of your throat. Whenever you're ready, open your eyes, stretch your fingertips long, and lower down onto your belly. We're going to take one more active locust pose just to make sure everything is engaged. So inhale, arms skim the earth back behind you. Zip your inner thighs together, point through your toes, and reach to the crown of your head. Hold for 2. Hold for 1 more. And then release. Good. Rest your head on the backs of your hands. And then we're going to move to a bow pose. Done your asana. We'll do 2 different reps, so you can choose whether you want to flex at your ankles or point at your toes, whether you want to capture from the inside of the foot or the outside. I think I'm going to do one of each. So to prepare, drag your tailbone down through your inner thighs to feel that slight engagement of the pubic bone down into the mat. Hug your inner thighs together. Your knees are bent now. I'm going to start with my feet flexed, so curl those heels in towards your glutes. And then reach back with your hands for the insides of your feet. Insides of your ankles here. So walk the hands a little bit lower. And then on an inhale, first I want you to just kick your shins into your hands. Keep your thighs grounded onto the mat. So kick, kick, kick in order to lift your chest forwards. Take 1 more breath in. Exhale, release the chest, release the forehead. 1 breath to prepare. Get your grip a little tighter, and then on this one, inhale, we're going to lift our thighs from the mat as we stretch our heart forward, bow pose. Take 3 breaths here. See if you can lift the thighs further from the mat. Stretch across the collarbones for 2. And 1, release. Forehead to the mat, give it a little shake. Windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Good. Now, if you want, you can point through your toes this time. And I'm going to hold from the outside of my feet, but experiment with whatever feels good for you. If you're able to do the flip grip, that's awesome. Take that variation. If you want to use a strap, hook it around your feet as well. So whenever you're ready, you're going to flick your tailbone down to the mat again, engage the core, and then reach for the outsides of the feet. Keep your toes pointed if you're with me. Again, first I want you to keep the tops of the thighs planted to the mat. On your inhale, kick your feet into your hands. Lift your chest forward, but keep the legs grounded. Engage, engage, engage the tops of the quads. Exhale, release. Take 1 breath to prepare. Find your grip. Good. On your next inhale, kick feet into hands. This time, lift the thighs from the mat. Extend the heart as if it's magnetizing forward for 3. Balance on that soft part of your belly for 2. 1, release. Opposite shin to mat. Windshield wiper the feet side to side. Give your low back a little break here. And then push through your hands. Find a comfortable seat. I like to kneel, but if you want to cross your legs, that's great too. Close your eyes down, place your hands on your thighs. Feel your breath as it is now. We'll find a brief few moments of pranayama, of breath control. Take 5 breaths just to center in here. Paying attention to where the breath naturally goes, where it's openly flowing and where it gets a little more stuck, where it's nice and full versus where it's shallow. heart breath. So when you take your inhale, let the air travel through your nose, the back of your throat, and let it fill up your belly first. You can place your hand on your stomach if you need that little tactile cue. Filling up the belly, and then let the sides of the ribs expand outwards. And then top it off by letting the top of the chest fill with air. And then exhale out of your nose. Again, inhale, fill up belly first, poking it out. The low back space softens. Fill the sides of the ribs, let them expand in all directions. And then top of the chest rises. Exhale it all out. Inhale into belly, ribs, chest. Exhale. Good. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. And then exhale everything softly. One more time. This time when you get to the top of the breath, take one more sip of air in, and then audible exhale out of your mouth. Good. Find a comfortable position for a final meditation. You can lay on your belly into crocodile pose or stay in your seated posture. And just let the breath move naturally again. Resist the urge to let your mind wander right now. Because as I said, as I found, the secret for me for being grateful is being present. This lesson continues to rear its head. I'm learning as I go, but it likes to remind me. It reminds me that oftentimes I'm living out of a mindset of scarcity as opposed to abundance. My tendency is to find places where there is lack, sometimes lack of opportunity or freedom, or for others it might be control, safety, security, lack of attention and love, just lack of anything. And this thought really shrivels us. Makes us angsty and anxious. But I did this journaling exercise where for every place that I felt scarcity or lack, I flipped it. In all the most stressful areas, I was able to find something good, something abundant. So I want you to think of one thing right now that feels like it's just never enough. You never have enough of it. Let that sit in your body briefly. Let it feel heavy in your heart. But with the power of our minds, we get to choose to flip that. So find one little aspect that you can let the light into. So we say in our pursuit of joy and gratitude, our not enoughness becomes enough. pursuit of abundance and gratitude will overcome my scarcity mindset. So now sit with this feeling for 3 breaths. And vow to carry that feeling maybe even just a few minutes after our practice today. Start small. Then maybe next time you're able to carry it a couple hours and then a couple days, but knowing that we can always turn inwards and refill here. So start to awaken yourself to the outside world. Maybe rub your hands on your thighs or along your forehead. We'll place our hands at heart center and we'll bow to our practice. Namaste. If your eyes are closed, feel free to open them. That's the end of our practice, but if you'd like to sit in further meditation, please do, or any stretches you'd like to take. Hopefully that was about 45 minutes, I'm not sure, but that was class 3 of 4. Our next one will be our longest one yet. It'll be about an hour. If you like this class, please let me know. Please share it with others, like it, and then subscribe so you see the last video in this series. But thank you for joining, and I'll see you next time.